What's better than taking a Can-Am Spyder Ride on a ride through the country surrounding Quebec City, joining up with friends and fellow Spyder Riders who give us a guided tour of their favorite places around their home. Miriam and I load up the Can-Am Spyder for another odyssey, this time to Quebec, Canada. This trip will be about 3,500 miles or 5,600 kilometers and take us through 9 states and a border crossing to our neighbors to the north. We are calling this trip North by Northeast. Good morning. Ooh, I like this.
It's good, but it's a little bit difficult. So with your GoPro, you would be okay, but this one is not a GoPro.
Okay.
And it's a little bit shaky, but the image are great.
Okay.
But you see it's a little bit shaky.
And someday you will come to Virginia Beach and we will return your hospitality.
Yeah, that would be great. Maybe.
Here we are in Quebec City.
Levy.
Yeah, Quebec City is over there. So we're in Lévis, which is outside of Quebec. And we're here with Katy and Sebastien. And tell us about you. Where is home for you?
Our home is about 30 minutes from Lévis. It's in Lunch or a little bit aside from Quebec City.
Okay.
We live there since a few years now. We travel, I don't know.
And you have what are you riding?
We're riding a 2019 Spyder F3 Limited.
Okay.
And we're taking it tomorrow. We're taking it to a big trip until British Columbia. So we're gonna go in British Columbia with the Spyder, a trailer like yours.
Okay.
And for about 30-day trip.
30-day trip, and how many kilometers? You guess?
About 10,000.
10,000 kilometers?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Big fun trip.
And you're camping.
We are. So
we're buying kind of a mix. If the weather is good, we're camping. If it's not, we go to the hotel.
Yeah, good plan. So mix of them.
Very good.
Mother Nature is good. Mostly camping, less expensive.
Yes, yes.
And for the rest, yeah.
Okay. Now the most important question.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Coke.
Okay. Our route today will take us across the St. Lawrence River into Quebec City, then over to the very scenic and beautiful Isle of Orleans, with its quaint villages, restaurants, and other shops.
Oh, this is going to be such a great day. We have our own personal tour guides in Katy and Sebastien.
There's a real dilemma in planning a trip when you can only allocate 2 nights to one of the world's most beautiful cities. Clearly, if we had a full week, we could have filled the itinerary with visits to historic sites, museums, natural wonders, and many, many delicious restaurants. We didn't have that kind of time. Fortunately, one of our viewers, Katy, reached out to us after the holidays to see if we might plan a day together, and we're so grateful for the excursion that ensued. There's nothing like getting to see a new place through the eyes of people who live there, and we are grateful.
Were you able to hear what she was saying about the gift she gave us?
No?
It is maple syrup that her uncle harvested on his
Oh my goodness!
yes, from
Oh.
Saint Gilbert, which is where her family's from. Her mother was one of 15 children,
Oh my goodness.
and
Well.
Saint Gilbert has about population 300, so most of it is her relatives.
Okay. Well,
She said it's very pretty.
when we get home, we will make French toast with her maple syrup in honor
Yeah,
of them.
yeah, that was so special.
Yeah. So we are out on a sightseeing tour together. They took, I mean, wow, they're prepping for a trip of that magnitude and decided to take a couple days to, or take a day to hang out with us,
Yeah.
which,
And I have to say, Spyder Richard gave us such great advice to stay in Lévis, because I didn't realize until Katy explained that spiders are not permitted in Old Town, Quebec City. So it would have been hard to find a hotel there that
yeah.
with a spider. We're going to get quite the flavor, I think, today.
Yes.
You know, just as we did with Spyder Richard and Lisa in Sutton earlier in the week. It's just such a treat to be with folks who live here and know the area. It's a more authentic experience, I think.
The Orleans, the original, because the other one is New Orleans. Oh, look at the waterfall. Right on the side of the highway, just outside of Quebec City, is Montmorency Falls. I'm probably butchering that name, and I apologize in advance. The falls are 272 feet tall, about 100 feet taller than the Niagara Falls. We then crossed the Pointe de l'Île Bridge. Again, I'm probably butchering that word. Over the St. Lawrence River, which connects the historic island of Orleans.
This is so pretty. We're in Ile d'Orléans, and we can get a peek at Quebec City from time to time. But mostly it's these charming homes and vineyards and farms, and looks like a couple of farmers markets. And we're headed to the chocolate place, a fudgery. Ah, what a marvelous day.
The name of our trip is North by Northeast, which is generally the direction we've been heading throughout the entire adventure. This observation point at the northernmost point of the island also represents the northernmost point of our trip. Just a quarter mile up the road, we make a left turn, and the trip then becomes south by southwest, as we slowly make our way back in the direction of home. For our last stop on the island, we visit a local cheese shop. When we say local, the cheese is actually made local from local cows. It can't get any fresher than that. Unfortunately, the time has come. We must say goodbye to Sebastien and Katy. Although we're going to ride back in the direction of Quebec City together, they will take an off-ramp, which takes them back home so they can continue packing for their big trip tomorrow morning. We decide to go further into Quebec City and take the ferry across the river. Hello?
$12 just a little bit.
Okay. How much?
Okay, $12.
Wanna get gone.